Hello everybody and welcome to Just Football, as I'm going to be talking about three players who his contracts have expired, but we've not had anything from their teams yet, and we have not had anything even from the players. I want to talk about Siphelele Mkhulise from Mamelodi Sundowns, Terence Dzvukamanja from Orlando Pirates, and Khama Billiat from KaizerChiefs, even though we had something from KaizerChiefs about Khama Billiat last Friday. Now let's get on with the video. Now if you're new on Just Football, kindly click on the subscribe button as we upload similar content every week. First, I want to start by talking about Terence Dzvukamanja. Now, with the situation of Terence Dzvukamanja, I'm told Orlando Pirates are very relaxed on the situation of Terence Dzvukamanja, and the player also, he knows that he will be playing for Orlando Pirates next season. There are just a few things that need to be sorted out in his contract before it can be announced. So what is happening? Terence Dzvukamanja was offered a 2-year deal with 1 year as an option by Orlando Pirates around June, I think. That's when the negotiations began. But at the moment, they are not in sync. They are not in sync, which means they are not agreeing on how much the player will be paid on the wages. Now Terence Dzvukamanja would like to have a wage increase at Orlando Pirates, but I'm told there is a compromise that will have to be reached between the two teams. But Jose Rivero has told that the board and the management how important Terence Dzvukamanja is to his plans, and he even insisted to take him on the tour in Spain. So Terence Dzvukamanja is currently with the rest of the Orlando Pirates squad in Spain, even though his contract has officially expired at Orlando Pirates last week Friday. Currently, Orlando Pirates are not listening to any offers, even though Terence Dzvukamanja has a lot of interest. Kevin Hunt has huge interest in Terence Dzvukamanja for Supersport United, and Supersport United are waiting to check what is happening on that situation. But I'm told Terence Dzvukamanja is not going to be moving no matter what happens on this tour. No matter what happens, he does not have to prove himself to the coach, because he's already a part of the coach's plans for the present and for the future. At the moment, it's a relaxed situation between Terence Dzvukamanja and Orlando Pirates. The player is focused on training and being fit for the new season that will begin, and officially he will have been announced at the time his contract will have been agreed. But at the moment, he's focused on that, and his agent is currently in talks still with Orlando Pirates and also with the player, because there has to be an agreement between the agent and the player, and also the agent and the club. But at the moment, it's a relaxed situation with Terence Dzvukamanja. So for Orlando Pirates fans who have been worried about the situation of Terence Dzvukamanja, they need to know that it is a relaxed situation at Orlando Pirates between them and Terence Dzvukamanja at this moment, unless something drastic happens. But it is not expected that Terence Dzvukamanja will be on the move. Now, the next player I want to talk about is Siphelele Mkhulise. Siphelele Mkhulise, we know there were reports that Siphelele Mkhulise had agreed a 2-year deal with the Mamelodi Sundowns about a few weeks ago. This came in from the South African that Siphelele Mkhulise had agreed a deal with Mamelodi Sundowns, but I'm told that deal is not yet agreed. They are close to agreeing a deal with Siphelele Mkhulise, and Rolando Mokona has made it clear that he would like Siphelele Mkhulise to be a part of his plans. But since it's Mamelodi Sundowns, I cannot say that Siphelele Mkhulise will remain at Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns are full of surprises, as we've seen what happened with Lesedi Kapinga. But at the moment, Mamelodi Sundowns really want to keep Siphelele Mkhulise at the club. But we saw them release Lesedi Kapinga because the player did not agree to the arrangements that were being made. He was being put up as part of packages to Stellenbosch FC and to other teams. He was put up as part of the deal to sign junior mediator from Stellenbosch FC, but the player did not want to move to Stellenbosch FC, and there were other deals where they wanted to put him up as a part of a deal. But Lesedi Kapinga insisted that he does not want to move. He wanted to move to Orlando Pirates at the time because negotiations were taking part. But Mamelodi Sundowns realized that this is not going to happen, because Orlando Pirates ended up pulling out of that deal, so they let him go because he did not agree with what they were trying to do. But with the situation of Siphelele Mkhulise, I'm told also it is something that is more of a formality between them and Mamelodi Sundowns. Siphelele Mkhulise just wants some guarantees on his playing time, and then they will continue at Mamelodi Sundowns. So Siphelele Mkhulise is focused 100% on Mamelodi Sundowns at the moment, and also Mamelodi Sundowns really want to keep the player. So no problems there. Now, where there's problems is at KaizerChiefs. I'm sure this is not a surprise. Where there's problems is at KaizerChiefs with the situation of Khama Billiat. Khama Billiat, we know the team reported that the player has gone AWOL. He was nowhere to be found, and even now, as of today, again, I've been checking around, I've been trying to find some more information, but it is still the same situation between KaizerChiefs and Khama Billiat. But I'm told KaizerChiefs are getting fed up of the situation because they want the situation to be resolved, but Khama Billiat is not responding. His agent is available to talk to the club, but his agent cannot make a decision without informing the player or without talking to the player first. So it is becoming a frustrating situation for KaizerChiefs. I'm told that KaizerChiefs will not wait for Khama Billiat for very long, so very soon we will get an official statement from KaizerChiefs about the situation of Khama Billiat, because they are getting fed up about it. They've been patient, they have waited for him for weeks or even over a month right now since they have negotiated, and KaizerChiefs are standing in the same position. Khama Billiat will have to take a huge pay cut in order for him to remain at KaizerChiefs, because the team or the club feel like Khama Billiat is declining. So at the moment they feel he does not deserve the wage that he was earning before. But I'm told that that wage cut we're talking about can be a lot more significant than I initially thought. It can be something from 500,000 to 120,000 rands per month. So it is very significant, which is why Khama Billiat has went AWOL. Some people think it is unfair, but I do think it is fair. KaizerChiefs cannot be paying someone 500,000, someone who's not always available, someone who's always injured. He's very injury prone. We've seen this with Khama Billiat. Last few seasons he has been very injury prone, so KaizerChiefs cannot be paying him somewhere in the region of 500,000. That is the wage that I've seen people talk about. But at the moment KaizerChiefs are not going to be paying crazy wages for Khama Billiat because he's declining. So this is the stance at KaizerChiefs, but soon there will be an official statement on the situation of Khama Billiat. I was told the situation was expected to be resolved by the end of this week. KaizerChiefs are expecting Khama Billiat to respond, but Khama Billiat is still not responding. His agent is trying to track him down. We will see what happens, but it may look, but from the look of things, it looks like Khama Billiat may be on a holiday somewhere. It doesn't look like the player is in the country. Otherwise, his agent would have located him already. Now, tell me what you think about these three players that I talked about: Terence Dzvukamanja at Orlando Pirates, Siphelele Mkhulise at Mamelodi Sundowns, and also Khama Billiat at KaizerChiefs. Crazy contract situations, but none crazier than that of KaizerChiefs. We know Khama Billiat, this is a crazy situation, but tell me what you think about that. We've been talking about this for weeks now, and also Siphelele Mkhulise's contract is expected to be finalized. Terence Dzvukamanja is expected to be finalized, but that of Khama Billiat, KaizerChiefs are fed up at the moment. Now, thank you for watching. Click a like on the video and also subscribe if you're a new visitor.